A heat wave had hit my town. For the last 2 nights, it was over 30 degrees Celsius. That's 86 degrees Fahrenheit. As a broke college student, my apartment didn't have an air conditioner nor ceiling fans. The cheap fan I had bought wasn't enough to drive away the heat. I constantly rolled around all night sweating, unable to sleep from the heat. I tried wearing wet clothes. They cooled me down but didn't help with sleeping. I tried pulling a wet cloth over my fan, and the only thing that did was completely block out the already low amount of air the fan gave. And I was sick of it. For the third night in a row, as I rolled round and round in bed, my beads of sweat dripping down my forehead, I tried to think of another solution. All the previous failed ideas passed through my mind, mocking me. Then it struck me. It was a quite simple method, actually. I was surprised it hadn't occurred to me before. The solution was easy. Move my bed next to the window. I was on the third floor, so it was quite windy up here. My window had a bug screen too. Mosquitoes wouldn't be an issue. It was a large window, and I started dreaming of the pleasant wind cooling down my body as I slept. I got up and checked my phone. It was around 12 a.m. I turned on the lights and started moving my old single bed to the corner of the room. After a couple of pushes and grunts, my bed was now against the window. After a couple of pushes and grunts, my bed was now against the window. I was already covered in sweat from just 5 minutes of work. I jumped into the bed and lay down after turning off the lights. The heavenly cool wind came in from the window and drove the heat away from my body. I had left the muggy hot environment of my room and was now in a cool, air-conditioned room. The window was set pretty low, so it was almost level to my body. All the air from the window directly hit my body. The window was also almost the length of my body, so most of my body, except for my legs, got the cool air. It was the perfect environment, and after 2 nights of no sleep, I was already drifting off. I woke up to a weird sound in the middle of the night. It was a high-pitched whistle-like sound. I rubbed my sleepy eyes and strained to see in the dark. My mind was still half asleep, and all my thoughts were foggy and muddled up. I heard the whistle again. I got my phone from under my pillow and checked the time. Exactly 3 a.m. I heard the whistle again, and it was closer this time. Chills ran up my spine. I immediately sat up and looked out of the window. A horrible creature awaited me. At first I thought it was a crow, then my eyes focused on it more. It was a demented-looking woman with black wings. Her long, messy hair was all over her face. Her crazed green eyes glinted in the moonlight. She was wearing a tattered black gown. Her hands and legs ended in overgrown bird's claws. Her face was disturbing. Her mouth was shaped like a beak. She had lips and teeth though. Her lips were like those of a bird. She looked at me in the eye and made that high-pitched whistle again. She suddenly swooped right for me. It happened in the blink of an eye. 1 second she was far away, the next she had her hands and legs wrapped around my torso. She tried to pull me out through the window. Luckily my body was larger than the window and I didn't fit through. Her razor-sharp claws dug right into my flesh. She continued pulling and I started screaming in agony. I'm surprised I didn't wake the neighbors up. Suddenly chunks of my flesh ripped out from my torso and she lost her grip. My eyes filled with tears and my vision grew blurry. Pain seared through my entire torso and I nearly blacked out. I stumbled out of the bed and locked myself in the bathroom. I'm currently sitting in my bathroom typing this out. I can still hear the damn whistle sound. I can hear her claws scratching against the wood door. I can see the wood door slowly splintering. I'm posting this as a warning to everyone. Whatever you do, don't ever place your bed next to a window.